Yeah, my first ayahuasca experience. I mean, I was already, had a lot of experience with various other substances, but not that one. So mushrooms, LSD, mescaline, and so forth. So, uh, so what it was, when I look back at it in retrospect, I was like, and I'd read some of the literature. So it was like an introduction. I was like introduced to the spirits of the ayahuasca. For example, I started having visions of like pairs of black people dancing pairs of black people, and that's sometimes been reported. And it occurred to me that it might be because ayahuasca is a combination of two plants. They were always pairs, a male and a female. At one point, I became I became a jaguar. This black jaguar just sort of arrived and then just sort of entered into me, or I into it, to kind of merge our consciousness, and then it left again. And it was like, then I got the idea when thinking about it. Now, if I'd been able to concentrate better and had more focus, I would be able to maintain that connection longer. It was just like, oh, here we are, here's the possibility, and then poof, it went on because something else happened, you see. So that reinforced in me the idea that if you want to use this for divination, you have to use lower doses or you have to have more practice. So that's the practice of the discipline of being able to hold. Um, and then at one point I was sort of on my hands and knees, and I had this very distinct sense that a bird sort of landed on my back. I could feel the bird's feet sort of like, it's like that, like that. And then it flew off again. So I was like being introduced to all these different spirits, and then animal spirits, and that's what they say too. So you get to, through the ayahuasca experience, you get to introduce to the animal spirits and the plant spirits of the forest, and that can be relevant to your shamanic work, whether it's healing or whatever else it is. And then the last thing that was kind of really impressive. Okay, so the last thing I did then was I was still on my knees, and I just put my forehead on the ground. And when I did my forehead on the ground, I suddenly found myself sinking down through the earth like a tunnel, like all the way down through the earth and out the other side. Poof, and there I was in the cosmos. So that was amazing. That was a first. I'd never had that before. uh, it's just like that vision thing, just going just right through, and it's beautiful, very exhilarating.